of music and mirth with Kay Kaiser. He would say, "Evening, folks, how y'all?" He would say, "Welcome to the College of Musical Knowledge." Then he would say, "Here come Harry Babbitt and Trudy Irwin, and Who Wouldn't Love You?"
Who wouldn't love you? Who wouldn't care? You're so enchanting, people must say. You're the dream that dreamers want to dream about. You're the breath of spring that lovers gab about or mad about. Who wouldn't love you? Who wouldn't buy the west side of heaven if you just winked your eye? You're the answer to my every prayer, darling. Who wouldn't love you? Who wouldn't care?
So enchanting, people must stare. You're the dream that dreamers want to dream about. You're the breath of spring that lovers gab about, are mad about. Who wouldn't love you? Who wouldn't buy the west side of heaven if you winked your eye? You're the answer to my every prayer, my darling. Who wouldn't love you and who wouldn't care?
Love you, who wouldn't buy the west side of heaven if you just winked your eye? You're the answer to my every prayer, my darling. Who would love you, who wouldn't care?
Joe Franklin asking, what are you planning for New Year's Eve? Only one answer, plan to be with me. Our big New Year's Eve party, 5 hours, as we usher in the new year, Thursday, December 31st, 8 o'clock at night, until 1 a.m. into the new year. And I promise my friends, if you enter 1982 with me, and with our very special Memory Lane souvenirs, it'll be a truly festive, a very special and outstanding New Year's Eve party. Thursday night.
Who'll be the next one to cry? Who'll be the next one to cry over you? You've broken one heart. And you will break two for breaking hearts. The best thing you do, and tell me who is the next one to look in your eyes and love you the way that I do. Over you, you've broken one heart, and you will break two for breaking hearts. the best thing you do and tell me who's the man on your side. Look in your eyes and love you the way that I do. I know that I was the last one, but who'll be the next one to cry over you? I know that I was the blue one, but who'll be the new one to cry over you?
And they continue to win international acclaim for gentlemen and their guitar, the Mills Brothers, and they'll do an encore. I want to recommend a great restaurant, ladies and gentlemen, for incredible dining out. I want to recommend a magnificent restaurant, the Wine Gallery, with 2 locations. The Wine Gallery restaurant in Forest Hills and in Lawrence, Long Island. It is so special. If you're a gourmet specialist, if you feel you're entitled to luxury and the ultimate in wining and dining at a modest price, at a reasonable price, the answer is the Wine Gallery, the new Wine Gallery restaurant. Eat and drink at the Wine Gallery, and you'll know why it's winning accolades and prizes and why the customers, why the patrons are returning so often over and over again to the Wine Gallery. The management of the Wine Gallery has one desire only, to make sure you get the finest in food, the best in drink. And when you leave the Wine Gallery, they want you to be much happier than when you got there. Everything is so delicious. Everything is made privately just for you exclusively. The owners are Ron and Irene Palacci, and they've created at their new Wine Gallery restaurant what is rapidly becoming one of Long Island's most popular, most enjoyable dining experiences. The Wine Gallery is in Forest Hills in Lawrence, Long Island. Reservations are a must. They are obligatory. They are compulsory. In other words, you got to make a reservation. If you want to make a reservation at the Wine Gallery, you got to call 516-569-1189. That's area code 1-516-569-1189. And have a marvelous meal. Wine Gallery. The varied menu. Everything delicious. The Mills Brothers. So many years down memory lane. Someday you want me to walk.
I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody else, you expect me to be true and keep on loving you, though I am feeling blue. You think I can't forget you until someday you'll want me to want you. When I am strong for somebody new, and though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't want you. I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody else, you'll expect me to be true and keep on loving. for somebody new. And though you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I won't want you.
But we want them over and over again. The Mills Brothers coming up, Harry James, and let me tell you, you ain't heard nothing yet. Duke Ellington tonight with his concert orchestra. A tribute to Sonny Till, who passed away. Sonny Till and the Orioles. We'll even give you Lawrence Welk. We will even give you an old Jack Benny radio tape with Dennis Day. We'll give you the man who whistled for John Wayne in the movie called The High and the Mighty. As a matter of fact, we'll sort of build up the suspense by posing this as a nostalgia question. Who did the whistling for John Wayne in The High and the Mighty? We'll tell you later on this morning. 12:30 in the morning, Joe Franklin hosting over WOR New York, the heart of New York. I want to thank Arlene Francis for very kind words about this program as she chatted with Gloria Parker over her radio show yesterday morning. She is a great radio interviewer. Everything delved into his life words about this radio show and his column in show business. Sandra Ondox for her kind words in the Antique Trader Weekly about this program. Speaking about antiques, our sponsor is the Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service, and many people are raising money by selling their antique jewelry or whatever to the Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service. Let's say you've got diamonds or gold or silver or dinnerware or jewelry, whatever you have handed down from generation to generation. You never wear them. You're no longer especially sentimental about those particular items. Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service in the Empire State Building will pay top dollar. You'll never get as much money elsewhere. Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service. The verdict is in. It's unanimous. People who've searched far and wide agree that Empire is the only firm to buy your jewel collection. Empire is devoted to making sure that you're pleased with the price. That means the cash in your pocket must be the highest amount for your no longer necessary possessions. Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service, Empire State Building. Check it out. You'll be amazed at the high prices. I am with you, wandering through memory lane all through the night. I want to mention while I'm thanking my friends in the media, radio and TV and the press, let me thank Tony Gentili and Leslie Gorse for the cover story in today's Long Island Newsday in the TV magazine section. It's pages and pages called Joe Franklin's Memory Lane, Remembering in Newsday on the cover of the magazine section. It's a blockbuster story, and I can only say it's overwhelming. Sometimes you're underwhelmed, but in this case you're overwhelmed, and I want to thank Newsday. Harry James and his trumpet and his orchestra, 1938, Sleepy Time Gal. Sleepy Time Gal. That was recorded October 13th, 1939. Just about the time that Harry James found time to discover Frank Sinatra, Helen Forrest, became so many important singers filtered through that band to reach subsequent stardom on their own. And swing history and his history was made right there in front of everybody's eyes. I do mean big-time music history. Joe Franklin, Memory Laning. Our address, JFWOR, New York 10018. This is The Big Party, presented by Mickey Rooney for the Hotel Tabas.
Say hi, gang. This is Mickey Sugar Babies Rooney, and I want to spoil you for any other vacation place at my magnificent brand new Tabas Hotel. Tabas Hotel in nearby Downingtown, Pennsylvania. And I really mean spoil you rotten. Pamper you every moment with our luxurious big city hotel accommodations, gourmet meals and hospitality in beautiful historic country surroundings, Valley Forge and Pennsylvania Dutch Amish land for you. You get unlimited free golf nearby or skiing in season. Indoor and outdoor tennis, racquetball, swimming pools, skating, bowling, sauna, cocktail parties, hit Broadway musicals, and our nearby dinner theaters. And at my nightclub entertainment, well, you'll see everything. All at my brand new Tabas Hotel in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. You'll love it so much, the only thing you'll hate is leaving.
Mickey Rooney's big question is, where do I get a complete, meaningful, wonderful, ultimate vacation? The vacation of vacations? Let me tell you the answer. The answer is the new Tabas Resort Hotel. Mickey Rooney's Tabas Resort Hotel. It might not be too late to reserve for the Gala New Year's weekend. Check it out by calling them toll-free 1-800-345-8220. That's 1-800-345-8220. The Hotel Tabas. How about a touch of what we might call rare astaire? This one written by Johnny Mercer and Harry Warren. I want to be a dancing man.
I want to be a dancing man while I can. Gonna leave my footsteps on the sands of time. If I never leave a dime, never be a millionaire, I don't care. I'll be rich as old King Midas might have been, at least until the tide comes in. Let other men build mighty nations and buildings to the sky. I'll leave a few creations to show that I was dancing by. I wanna be free as any bird can be. Yes, sirree. Gonna leave my footsteps on the sands of time. If I never leave a dime, a dancing man with footsteps on the sands of rhythm and rhyme.
Franklin, hoping you're anticipating what I'm anticipating at this moment, and that is a night of happy nostalgia, happy memories, a night full of daydreams, you might say. We're very proud to state once again that we have the number one spot. We hold the number one position in all of all-night radio, according to the most accurate figures available. And for that we say thanks for listening and for reminiscing with me. Fred Astaire. Lyrics by Ira Gershwin. Music by Harry Warren from the Barclays of Broadway. Shoes with Wings On.
When I've got shoes with wings on, the winter's gone, the spring's on. When I've got shoes with wings on, the town's full of rhythm and the world's in rhyme. The neon city glows up, my pretty, pretty shows up. We'll dance until they close up. I've got my guardian angel working overtime. I give Aladdin a lamp, Midas a gold. Who needs a wizard or magician in the old tradition? That's not competition. I've got 'em beat 1,000-fold. Why? 'Cause I've got shoes with wings on, and living has no strings on. I put those magic things on, and I go flying with them, and the town's full of rhythm, and the world's in rhyme. When I've got shoes with wings on, the winter's gone, the spring's on. When I've got shoes with wings on, the town's full of rhythm and the world's in rhyme. The neon city glows up, my pretty, pretty shows up. We'll dance until they close up. I've got my guardian angel working overtime. I give Aladdin a lamp, Midas a gold. Who needs a wizard or magician in the old tradition? That's not competition. I've got 'em beat 1,000-fold. Why? 'Cause I've got shoes with wings on, and living has no strings on. I put those magic things on, and I go flying with them, and the town's full of rhythm, and the world's in rhyme.
Seems we're doing songs by Harry Warren, and we'll stay with Harry Warren for a little while longer because he was one of the greats. Joe Franklin, Memory Laning. This is radio's foremost party. Number one, right through the night. Our sponsor is the Old Time Music Scene. It's a marvelous store in Boonton, New Jersey. If your pleasure happens to be old records, and legions of people do seem to be involved in that very popular pastime, collecting old records and playing memory lane at home, my favorite old-time record store with the largest inventory any place is the Old-Time Music Scene. It's the hangout for all the people who love the big band records, the old LPs, the 45, the 78s. Harry James, Glenn Miller, Benny Goodman, Eddie Cantor, Jolson. They've got a million records. They've got a million copies of old sheet music, old phonographs. They'll appraise your library. Jot down the phone number in Boonton. It's 201-335-5040, 201 area code 335-5040. You'll save 20% on all records in the month of December, and the prices are so low to begin with. The other stores, the collectible field, are going in for skyrocketing prices. They seem to be mounting by the hour in the various collector's item stores, but the prices in Boonton at the Old-Time Music Scene are very low and realistic and very appealing. I urge you to discover the wonders of browsing at the Old-Time Music Scene. Easy to reach over Route 80 West to 287 North in Morris County. Exit on Main Street. The phone number is 201-335-5040. They've got every big band, every vocalist, every Northinian, and the prices are low. Happy browsing, happy memory lane. The Old-Time Music Scene. Songs by Harry Warren. And the same movie from the Barclays of Broadway. Warren and Ira Gershwin wrote it. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers sang it. My one and only Highland Lane.
Though we're called a people of serious mind, it's often we dance, it's often we sing. and then as children, as all children parents, we are in good care.
I gave no thought to any wedding ring. Every bonny lassie was my heelan fling. No chance was I chancing, I'm not the man you dangle on a string. I was canny waiting for the real thing. Though I danced each girl in a twist and a twirl, and never one would do. And I went to my way in the bed of the day, in the fling I was born with you. Oh, now my heart is prancing, gay and alarmed and happy as the years I'll weather in the haymow or on the heather with my one and only healing wing.
Now when I danced an old special rock, I was encouraging. Every lovely laddie was my heel and fling. No glance I was bluncing, well enough and really with the mentioning. Hoping, watching, waiting for the real thing. Though they spoke me soft in the moonlit of no one would do. Till it came too fast to this lucky lass in the fling I was flung with you. Now my heart is prancing, nothing about you I'd be altering. The years I'll wither in the hem of a heather, with me one and only heel and a fling.
I will have scotch and soda and personal touch. Here it is for personal touch.
Hi, this is Miriam. I and my husband, Dr. Glauber, founded Personal Touch Home Care. To all of you in need of nursing care services in the home, our job is to see to it that you get the best. Whether you need someone to provide care for an aging parent in a familiar surrounding of their home, or care for someone after an operation, we will see to it that you get the help you need. Call us at 539-6800. Our staff, supervised by registered nurses, is bonded and insured, and we will supply you with someone professionally fit to suit your needs. We can provide you with the services of nurse, companion, homemaker, or an aide on a daily, weekly, or living basis. By calling us at Personal Touch Home Care, you can provide love and care for someone dear to you. Rest easy. Call 539-6800. Personal Touch Home Care. People with a heart. 539-6800.
You can really depend on personal touch home care for full-time or part-time companions. They are the best. Very young Gene Kelly as he sang Harry Warren's You Wonderful You.
I'm glad I met you, you wonderful you. I can't forget you, you wonderful you. You're like a breath of spring, a whole new thing has happened, and without much ado, I look at you and wonderful too. So glad I found you. You're wonderful, you. Remember, finders, keepers, losers, weepers, and because it's true, you're mine now. You wonderful, you. You're like a breath of spring, a whole new thing has happened. And without much ado, I look at you and there stands love, my arms around you. That's wonderful too. So glad I found you. You're wonderful, you. Remember, finders, keepers, losers, weepers, and because it's true, you're mine now. You wonderful, you.
You wonderful you, I'm going to be with you with wonderful memory lane. We'll be partying till 5 o'clock in the morning. Joe Franklin, your host with the most memorabilia and sentimentality over WOR New York. 710 on your dial, the heart of New York. And don't forget, you are invited to the best of celebrations, and I do have all the elements that make for a great party right here. New Year's Eve over WOR will be our annual New Year's Eve occasion. Our big celebration from 8 o'clock at night in 1981 until 1 o'clock in the morning in 1982. Escorting in the new year with the most marvelous memory lane entertainment. Also some good friends dropping in. And it begins at 8 o'clock, December 31st, Thursday night, memory lane. Our mailing address, JF, WOR, New York, 10018. You name it, we'll bring it back. One more right now by Harry Warren. This was written by Mr. Warren with Johnny Mercer. Recorded back in the middle 1940s, Mr. Crosby and Miss Garland. And it went like this.
You got me where you want me, and I hope you're satisfied.
You got me where you want me, and you hardly even tried.
One single look was all I could contend. I watched my poor heart go on that roller coaster ride.
I say I won't surrender, but I know darn well I will. My hopes are pretty slender, and my chances almost nil.
Why should I try to alibi? Anyone can see. You got me where you want me, and it's where I want to be.
You got me where you want me, and I hope you're satisfied.
You got me where you want me, and you never even tried.
A single look was all it took, and then
Starry-eyed, I watched my poor old heart go on that roller coaster ride.
I say I won't surrender,
But I know darn well you will.
my hopes are
pretty splendor.
And my chance is almost nil. Why should I try to alibi when anyone can see?
You got me where you want me.
You got me where you want me, and it's where I wanna be. And it's where I wanna be. And it's where I wanna be.
You got me where you want me, and it's where I want to be, right here with you all night long. Program subtitled, I'm Always Chasing Memories Over Memory Lane. Everybody's asking for one of those Harry James records with the vocalists, and we found one, 40 years old. First, our sponsor is Marcus Jewelers, and a gift from Marcus Jewelers, my friends, is unlike any other gift because behind each Marcus gift is over a half-century tradition in the fine art of gift giving, especially holiday time. Marcus Jewelers understand that first and foremost, the gift you select must be truly unique. And that's why the expert buyers shop gem and jewelry markets all over the world, throughout the entire world, to bring to New Jersey only the finest examples of art in jewelry. And when nothing less than an original will do, Marcus's own designer craftsman will transform your ideas into a one-of-a-kind statement of your own individuality. And there is no better reflection, my friends, of the Marcus standard of excellence than the Marcus diamond. Only the choicest stones are chosen, and each diamond comes with its own Marcus certificate of quality and cut and color. Every detail is explained to you by your Marcus diamond consultant. So, when it has to be special, it has to be Marcus. In Rutherford, Ridgewood, Westville, Hackensack, and Paramus Park, and Riverside Square Malls, and in New York, it's Kester Jewelers for Marcus Jewelers. Memory Lane, you and me and the night. And this recollection of Harry James more than 40 years ago. His orchestra, vocals by Dick Haynes, by Harry James himself, by Dawson Risotto, and a young lady named Helen Forrest. And that's quite an array. The Devil Sat Down and Cried.
Simple man was booked to go. The devil was waiting down below. But something happened just before he died. He had a vision, saw the light. He told the devil, go fly a kite. And so the devil sat down and cried. Oh, the devil sat down and cried. Oh, the devil had heard his cry. Just to show was no mistake, he told the devil, go jump in the lake. And so the devil sat down and cried, cried. Oh, the devil sat down and cried. The man was filled with misery. The devil said, you belong to me. Just wait until we cross the great divide. The sinner answered, is it so? Then told the devil a place where to go. And so the devil sat down and cried. Oh, the devil sat down and cried. Oh, without his own mortified.
Believe or not, there was the devil in a heck of a spot.
And so the devil sat down
Barry James and his orchestra when his records were at the very top of the popularity charts. 1939, 1940, 1941. The devil sat down and cried.
And now stand by for more Joe Franklin, recorded on Sunday, July 1st, 1984.
Long ago there were 3 pigs, little handsome piggy wigs. For the big bad, very bad wolf, they didn't get 3 figs. Number 1.
I was very gay, and I built my house with hay. With a hay, hay, shoot, I flew on my flute, and I played around all day.
Number 2.
Oh, and I was fond of jigs, so I built my little house with swings. And with a high diddle-diddle, I played on my fiddle, and I played around with the little lady pig.
I will build my house with bricks. I had no chance to sing and dance or work and play don't mix.
Now they all were safe inside, and the mean old wolfie cried, I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house. I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house. But he couldn't move the bricks and mortar. And was he mortified? Was he mortified? So he slipped down the chimney and boom, thy chimney in the fire. He was fried.
Hop, 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 squeak, squeak, little freak, rejoice and laugh, hop, hop.
And if the 3 little pigs were here right now, they would say, oink. And who's afraid of the big bad wolf? Coming up, my friends, a little bit of rare and romantic and I would say irresistible Frank Sinatra. Items that have been rarely played on radio. Please take a look. We want to include Memory Lane on behalf of Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service. And right now, you don't have to sell your jewelry for just the gold and diamond value anymore. It may be worth a lot more, much more, than just the basic diamond and gold value. Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service, high on the 66th floor of the Empire State Building, pays a very high premium right now for antique gold and diamond jewelry. Empire will appraise your diamond and gold jewelry. They'll appraise your collection. They'll evaluate it at no cost. Free evaluation. And if you decide to accept the offer, if you decide to sell, you'll walk out with the highest cash prices in more than half a century. Empire customers are treated like family and like friends. You're waited on with dignity in a private office. The security, the total discretion, the total courtesy, it's all legendary at Empire. I urge you to sell your unwanted diamond and gold jewelry and silverware for much wanted cash. No longer needed jewelry for really needed cash. Top cash on the spot instantly. And the highest cash prices in a long, long time at the world-famous Empire Diamond and Gold Buying Service, 66-4 Empire State Building, 5th Avenue and 34th Street. They pay the top dollar, and they're the nicest people. Jack and Emily Broad, B-R-O-D, in the Empire State Building. Forever Frank, the matchless excellence of Frank Sinatra, in rare and magnificent recordings from many, many decades ago. This one was called Don't Make a Beggar of Me.
Don't make me beg for your kisses, beg for your tender embrace. I want your love, not your sympathy. Please don't make a beggar of me. Since I look in your direction, your tenderness is all I seem to crave. But when I look for your affection, you smile, my dear, and you tell me to behave. Don't make me beg for your not your sympathy. Please don't make a beggar of me. While I sigh and keep confessing the love I have for you will never die. Somehow you always keep me guessing and wondering just how long I'll have to cry. Don't make me beg for your kisses, beg for your tender embrace. I want your love, not your sympathy. Please don't make a beggar of me.
Once upon a time, there was a song called Begging for Love, and this one was called Don't Make a Beggar of Me, arranged and conducted by Axel Stordahl. Many decades ago, we're doing the power and the magnetism of Frank Sinatra, a man whose style has been copied or imitated, but never duplicated. A man who is richly individual and totally unique. Little known Frankie. You'll get yours. The next song, You'll Get Yours. And we'll do it as soon as I say we're presented here tonight by such items as Martin Paint. It ain't just paint, it's everything for everybody at Martin Paint stores.
Thinking of doing some painting soon? Budget a little on the tight side? Well then, shop smart. Shop Martin Paint and save. This week we're having our famous second gallon free paint sale. Yes, buy the first gallon at the regular low price and get the second gallon free. Choose from an assortment of our best paint. Dollar for dollar, it's almost impossible to match the quality of this fine paint. Choose from flat paint, semi-gloss, ceiling paint, house paint, gloss paint, even our famous Plaster Tex Spanish texture. Shop and compare. We challenge comparison. If you can buy it for less, we'll refund the difference. And every gallon of paint that Martin sells is covered by our unconditional money-back guarantee. We can offer this because we manufacture our own paint. And we know we put quality in every can. Martin's on decorations and it ain't just paint.
You'll be painting that house with sunshine. Don't forget the pre-holiday sale, ladies and gentlemen. 3 days only, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That's right, Martin Paint stores are open Sunday. Spectacular values, and they'll be open on July the 4th from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 p.m. Martin Paint Stores. Every day, quality and value going hand in hand. I take your hand down memory lane now. Frank Sinatra joins our party. You'll get yours.
Like a fish gets caught on a hook, you'll go for a line, get hit with a book. Like a cop puts cuffs on a crook, baby, you get yours. Like a clown falls down from a slap, you'll fall for sweet talk and know you're a sap. Like a bear walks right in a trap, baby,